What up, though, Detroit? So, you already know the deal. Just giving a shout out to Petty Tupac TV. Like, comment, subscribe. You already know the deal. We have to support everybody's businesses, and you already know how it goes. We support each other. You know what I'm saying? Make Detroit win.
Michael D. Lawrence, convicted of murdering a 6-year-old in a drive-by shooting in 2012 and of killing his child's mother in 2013, has received his second sentence of life without parole. What was 27 months in the making finished in just 6 minutes Monday, December 8th, as Saginaw County Circuit Judge Darnell Jackson handed down the sentence Lawrence already knew he would receive for the first-degree felony murder of Angelica Alvarez, and that was his kid's mother. It's the second time this year Jackson sentenced Lawrence to life without parole following February sentencing for the August 2012 drive-by murder of Layla Jones, which was a 6-year-old girl. The judge sometimes delivers stern, harsh statements to defendants, but kept his comments brief. He said, "You'll have a lifetime to think about the actions you've taken, the lives you affected negatively, and the lives you've taken," he said. Jackson then walked out of the courtroom. Lawrence, who proclaims innocent, followed seconds later, accompanied by 2 Michigan Department of Correction officers. A jury in October convicted Lawrence of the murder charge, which carries a mandatory sentence of life without parole for the strangling of the 23-year-old Alvarez inside her home April 15, 2013 at 1622 northbound on Saginaw's west side. At the time, Lawrence was on the run from the charges he faced for the killing of the 6-year-old Jones. Alvarez's mother, Teresa, said in a prepared statement at Monday's sentencing on behalf of the family, "I hope the defendant realizes what he has done to his own son and how this will affect his life." Medell said, "Will the defendant be prepared to answer his son should he decide to come to him one day and ask why? I hope you never forget my daughter's beautiful face as she struggled while you took her last breath," she continued. "A parent is not supposed to bury their child, and I had to do just that. That because of your selfish actions. You had a choice, but you didn't allow my jail a voice. But at least now she is finally free from you, Michael Lawrence, and she will never be hurt again." The now 5-year-old son of Lawrence and Alvarez was born Michael Dwayne Lawrence III, but Alvarez's grandparents, Henry and Emily Alvarez, adopted him following Alvarez's death and Lawrence's subsequent arrest. Part of the adoption process included legally changing the boy's name to Michael Dwayne Alvarez on December 17, 2013, said Saginaw County Chief Assistant Prosecutor Christopher Boyd. The boy was the focal point of Lawrence's trial, as he told multiple people, including his grandparents, who adopted him in the hours after his mother's death and his dad killed her. Lawrence's attorney, Edwin Johnson III, argued at trial the jury should treat the boy's testimony and statements, which contradicted the physical evidence and the medical examiner's findings, the same way they should if an adult's testimony contradicted the physical evidence, as he did when sentenced him for the Joneses' murder. Lawrence on Monday professed his innocence. "I love my son and Angelica Alvarez," Lawrence said. "I'm innocent." Police arrested Lawrence in August 2013 in Las Vegas after a year-long manhunt that began after prosecutors charged him along with 3 others for the Jones murder. Boyd has told the Saginaw News that Lawrence placed 2 cars in the vicinity of Alvarez's home, both on the day before and the day of the murder. Boyd said Lawrence called Alvarez's phone 767 times in April. Dozens and dozens of times in the days preceding her death, but 0 times on the day she died, Boyd told the news. Lawrence was convicted of felony charges of unlawfully driving away with an automobile related to Alvarez's vehicle that was found in Lansing days after her death, and child abandonment in retaliation to their son. Not only did the defendant take away his son's mother, he also took away his father, Medell said. He took away every opportunity a child is supposed to share with his parents. His mommy will never be there to pick him when he falls and tell him it's going to be okay. Okay, a parent is supposed to protect their children, not hurt them, and you did just that. As you could tell, her mother is completely outraged by what happened. Now, he initially was on the run for doing a drive-by shooting. It doesn't say whether the child was the intended victim or not, but this is who was the casualty of this guy's decision. You also see he called her 767 times. Then, none on the day she died, knowing probably that she died. You see how they'll pick the smallest details and put it in front of a jury, and you guilty. Juries are not that hard to convince. I mean, it's kind of clear as day he did this stuff, but I'm just saying, in these type of predicaments, they'll pull anything out the hat. And look, rightfully, he deserved to spend the rest of his life in prison. This is just crazy. Tell me what y'all think about this. Another crazy crime out the dirty glove. Peace and blessings be upon y'all. Big 5.